Hi Julie. First I wanted to show you the logo. The image, the ICDL image that I was given is a bitmap image. It's a JPEG. And what that is it's a bitmap, so it's a series of dots basically, and as you try to resize it you lose quality. You get jagged edges and things like that. So I brought it into Adobe Illustrator and it can do this thing called live trace, where basically it converts a bitmap image into a vector image which can be resized without losing quality. But as you can see, it differs slightly from the original, specifically in this area right here. There's a couple of other ways that it can be converted, and we can play with these details some more specifically if we need to. I really like this one a lot, but I don't think it looks professional enough. If it would be appropriate to do something more stylized, I think this would be pretty cool, but I need input on that from you. And then I think this one looks very cool as well, stylized. But I don't know if that's unprofessional, so curious to know what you think about that. So what I did was I brought the original in, which was, I believe, this one. I brought it in, and then these two things I'm going to show you are templates. Here's the first one. We can play with different colors here. The ICDL logo is black, and actually this one is the original logo. This one hasn't been edited. It hasn't been turned into that bitmap or that vector image. And the main difference that you'll see in these two designs, this first one and then the next one that I'll show you, is where the navigation goes. I'm just in Photoshop, so these are really just layouts right now. These aren't functional web pages. Yeah, so here was my first idea. This one's very closely based on the PT website that we did. And then here's the second one. I know that you had mentioned your team liked this microscope photo better than this lab technician photo. Yeah, whatever it is that you like works for us. And there are other photos on istockphoto.com of some chromosomes and things like that. I think I attached some of those files. If those work better, or there's others that I didn't even list that you find that you want me to use, I'm happy to do that. You also had mentioned needing the chromosome here to be black and white. I'm curious if we were to go in and take these light blue places and make them white, or closer to white to really bump up the contrast here, and then darken these dark blue spots so that they're still blue but they're darker, they're higher contrast. I'm curious if that really would do the standout thing that you need, or if there is some significance to black and white. And I'm assuming that there probably is, because you were clear on black and white. My only real concern with black and white is not as much on the microscope photo, because there are some darker, like almost, well, that's black in there, some black places on this photo. But I don't want the black to stick out like a sore thumb. I want it to be prominent, noticeable, but I don't want it to stick out like a sore thumb from a design perspective. So just curious what you want me to do with that, and how it needs to look. I don't think I have anything else for you, so I look forward to hearing your feedback, and I apologize that the first video didn't work.